There is a push for infrastructure development for Uganda, and while the roads are partly supported by local budgetary resources, big projects like the standard gauge lorry and the power dams are mostly borrowed monies, especially from China. While it looks all good, the country might be in danger of being overexposed under heavy indebtedness.
In the short term, yes, one can say that you're potentially going to attract a very big debt and it's going to impact on the economy. But in the long term, the benefits in the medium and long term, the benefits are going to be so evident and so important that you cannot therefore disregard infrastructure development just because of the fear.
Until last year, end of last year, Uganda's external debt burden was up to $7 billion US, and that excludes the oil refinery, it excludes the oil refinery loans, it excludes the Karuma and Isimba loans, it excludes the standard gauge railway loan, and that means if we borrowed within these next 1 or 2 years, that would mean an amount of about $20 billion US.
So if Uganda's GDP is now $25 billion, being $20 billion in debt will be over the international accepted 50% of GDP.
What happens is when government borrows a lot of funds, the future holds for us to pay back this debt. And that means the debt burden will increase. And this is such a great amount of money, which we believe if we continue borrowing, there will be a risk of debt default.
Now, there are other factors that will be brought to bear, things like discipline in other sectors, things that probably either delaying some projects or phasing them or phasing repayment or agreeing different terms of making sure that we're not crippled.
The argument put forward at times is the expected oil resources, but the very low oil prices today and the surrounding dynamics lend a pinch of salt to the oil excitement.
And we know that part of the oil funds wouldn't be Uganda's money. That means we would be paying loans for whatever we have borrowed for the infrastructure on oil. And that leaves Uganda with a very small amount of money.
That is what some analysts term mortgaging the country, worsened by the massive corruption as seen in all the controversies surrounding all major infrastructure projects today. Samuel Setumba, NTV Business.